What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is VoodooMachinima here, and this game is called Thomas Was Alone. And this is my part of the indie week on Retro Dragon Gaming. So, let's get started. This game is very fun.
Thomas was alone. Wow, a weird first thought to have.
So basically all you have to do is get him into the white little outlines of him. And I think there's a thing back here. I guess not. They're like little secret items you're supposed to pick up.
Thomas decided to start listing his observations for posterity.
Where do you go, Thomas?
1. The whole alone thing. 2. Portals. They led somewhere. He'd yet to work out where. 3. Falling. Thomas was absolutely fantastic at falling. He was almost as good at falling as he was at observing.
I like this game. It's really, like, it tells the storyline as you go.
Interesting. Thomas couldn't fall past this block. Think, damn it, think. What if there was some kind of inverted fall? Some way to... what's the word? Jump. It worked! Thomas had solved the great inverted fall mystery.
I'm not supposed to be jumping yet? Oops.
A big jump. But Thomas noted there was no real danger in missing it. The world didn't want him to fail here. It was...
This is the one.
This all seemed
I've
a
already got
little
it.
dangerous.
Oh, there's one back there.
The world was not to be trusted. It was unstable,
Oh, hello.
and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment.
Whee!
He was starting to suspect it... Thomas wondered whether the portals were actually taking him anywhere. He felt like he was making progress, but there wasn't really any way to know. He seemed to be moving predominantly up and to the right, which might, or might not, be important.
I haven't got that far in this game, so I've only got to the
paranoia
big
again.
guy.
But Thomas could have sworn the world was becoming more complicated. It always seemed to be one step ahead of his skills. It had been designed just for him. He wondered why. Was the world testing him? No.
Too obvious.
Something about the boiling, toxic, glowing water intimidated Thomas. He didn't like it. He certainly didn't want to swim in it. He made another mental note. 4. Water. Not good. To be avoided.
Sounds about like me right now. I don't like water.
The loneliness was getting to Thomas. No amount of observation or obsessive note-taking could combat that.
I got this. Whee! Has like an eerie, inspirational
The
feeling
world
going
was
here.
training him.
Like, oh wow.
He could feel himself getting smarter.
Whee!
There was the mental list to consider. Over the minutes and seconds since his spontaneous generation, he'd become a pretty skilled jumper. He was evolving. He just wished he had someone to share it with.
Oh, Thomas, I feel you. estimated hundreds of bugs and reports. I told that idiot this would happen. Overlapping strips more than AI was bound to be spawning into an environment at some point. Turns out.
Chris took an immediate and deep dislike to the skinny red rectangle.
Oh,
Who
that's
the
okay.
hell did this Thomas think he was?
Yeah. It's about as far as I got, I think.
Chris had been doing fine. He wasn't the highest
Yeah.
jumper, but he'd held his own.
It's okay,
Even
Chris.
been graceful at times.
Some girls like it chunky.
Not technically graceful, it's probably the wrong word, but you know, fine. There was that skinny little runt leaping about like he owned the place.
Ow! Douchebag blocks. Ah! I'll let you win first, Chris. Skill. What is that?
Okay, this was more like it. A glowy white thing.
Oh.
Only Chris could get to it, which of course made it all the more enticing. What would it do? What new
Oh.
opportunity might this switch open up to him? Great, great. Another chance for Thomas to jump slightly higher than Chris.
Yeah.
Fortunate. Seriously, this made the whole switch pressing thing entirely worthwhile.
There we go. Not that. Alright, there we go.
Was this good? Because on the surface, it did not seem good. Chris was pretty scared. Little Red seemed fine, happy to be on his merry little adventure.
Oh, I just used him as a boost.
Chris couldn't shake the feeling that things had taken a significant turn for the worse since Thomas had joined him. Sure, he'd been able to piggyback his way to ever so slightly higher platforms, but where had that got him? Well, to ever so slightly higher platforms, which was sort of his point.
It sounds like a sound from Atari. Hold on. It's really loud for me. How is it that loud? Holy crap. I don't know how loud it's gonna be in the recording, but that is really freaking loud. I nailed it!
Chris stared at Thomas with pure hatred.
Can you make this,
He
Chris?
seemed so
Come on, Chris!
very happy at their
You
situation.
suck.
Friends together, a brave fellowship of quadrilaterals
I
on
mean,
a quest for greatness.
You go, Chris. There we go.
That would be fine. But it was all the obvious observation that Thomas was doing which grated. Every time they saw something vaguely new, Chris would hear a satisfied little from the vaulting idiot. He hoped the next portal would split them up. If only for a few
You're
levels.
so hateful. Yeah. 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 Come on, Chris, you can do it. Krispy Kreme, 2012. I like the little shadow. It's nice. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to like that. Almost went for that too. Pretty amazing, I know. Who's that?
John knew.
John.
He knew that this was his chance. A moment to shine.
Move, Chris.
This was game day.
Alright. And we set you up right here. Maybe not. Huh. Got it.
This would not do. John needed room to show off his exceptional skills. As it was, he was
On.
trapped on the wrong side of these little dot things. Where did they come from, anyway?
$1 million question, John. And we put him there. On the hop. Yay, an achievement.
John inhaled the air of the open space, and it smelled of awesome. Time to flex those muscles, to put his training
I
to
think
use
Johnny's the only
time
one that can
to
make
show
these.
those little dots how it was done.
Go on, Mike. Go on.
John decided to press the switch to let the little dots catch up with him. John cared
Oh, wow.
for his new allies. You could tell from the sympathetic expression he'd practiced in the mirror all these years.
No. No. There we go. Yay. Come on, Chris. Oh, there's one up there. Let's get John to get it. Ah. Got it. There's gotta be one that's impossible for Thomas to make. Oh, here it is too. Oh. No, no. There we go. Huzzah! We've made a penis. Alrighty. Come here, John. Oh, what? Aw. Can you make this? We'll have to make stacks. Come on.
John was happy to keep helping. He felt it was important to his image that he was seen to help the little guys.
John's nice. Unlike Chris. Chris is mean. There's probably something over here. Oh, I was supposed to. Hold on. restart this level. Yeah. Oops.
John was happy to keep helping. He felt it was important to his image that he was seen to help the little guys. He didn't mind them so much either. The red one, Thomas, had a charming way of applauding every time John jumped. The angry orange one was less immediately likeable, but his unremitting cynicism and tutting amused John.